Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it deep. All by this bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it deep. All by this bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm first thing ballin', trying to get my bread long. You know the game gone and my mind been blown. Different decision that I done made got me fucked up now. Still gon' thug the life I'm living, still gon' hold this shit down. Every day of my life, yeah, nigga chasing cheese. And I'm saying niggas that be around there won't see you on your feet. My mama's been doing bad, but I ain't going into that. I done picked that girl up when I caught my first package of these damn. Me and my people hurting for something for a day. That shit happened, the next man ain't getting nothing. Faded the root of evil, and that's my damn best friend. I put that on my life, ain't nobody gon' fuck with him. You try to jam it, yeah, that ass getting chopped. Trying to serve, ain't got no business on my block, I bet you're getting chopped. Now either way you try to fuck with my pocket, don't believe that ass getting chopped. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it deep. All by this bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now what's this gonna be? You know how I played it all. That nigga burn it deep. All by this bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm all about my bread. All by my bread. Now bitch, I'm back in the mix. Some flaky niggas better stand down. Came home, got me some yam, I'm the man now. Niggas, some bitches off from
Oh man, big salute and big shout out to all my brothers and sisters out there representing, man, all the dog lovers. It's your channel. It's your boy PBK9 is giving it to you. I see my boy Liquid Lucky down in the chat, man. Big salute to Liquid Lucky, rocking with the Bay, one of the day oneers. You know what I'm saying? One of the day oneers. Big salute to all my dog lovers. You know what I'm saying? It's the channel that's gonna give it to you, man. Fair and unbiased, raw and uncut. You know what I'm saying? Some brothers gonna like it, some sisters ain't. Some sisters gonna like it, some brothers ain't. You know, it's just where it's gonna be. You know what I'm saying? And big shout out to all my people from one side of the world to the other side of the world. Like I always say, man, from one side of the world to the other side of the world. You know, from top of the U.S. to the bottom of South America. You know what I'm saying? All my dog lovers. Let me see who I got down in the chat, man. Big salute and big shout out to Legion Fury, rocking with me from day one. You know, big salute to Legion Fury. Tony, what's going on with you? Salute to you, fam. Salute to you. Yes, sir. Salute to you. Big Logic in the building. My boy Big Logic be holding me down, man. Big Logic be holding me down. Yes, sir. We got a little bit of news for the day. I'm giving y'all brothers and sisters y'all daily dog news and talk. Got a little bit of talk, a little bit of news, you know. And we're gonna talk a little bit more on them bloodlines and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? First thing I want to say, I got the Top Dog 2. If you follow me with the Top Dog 1, the audio book, I got part 2 coming for y'all brothers soon. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't sure if I'm gonna release it regular or make it members only. You know, I'll make my mind up, you know, by the time come. But Top Dog 2 coming. You know what I'm saying? Still Scratching is the name of it. Still Scratching. You know, I also want to say them to the brothers and sisters that got pups. The pups ready. They're fully ready now. You know, they haven't been outside exposed to the elements yet. They have had their shots. They have been wormed fully. They haven't been on the ground or, like I said, exposed to none of the elements outside. When I deal with them with different clothes than I deal with my other dogs. You know, even though none of my dogs in my yard is sick, I deal with my puppies with different, materials on. You know what I'm saying? So them things ready, y'all. Hey, they waiting on you. Like I said before, I hope y'all enjoy them. Now let's get down to business. We got some news to talk about, but before we get into that news, you know, I want to ask brothers again, man, what does it take for something to become your bloodline? What does it take for something to become your bloodline, Tony? You know, Liquid Lucky, what does it take? Let's come to an agreement, because I can say one thing and another brother can say another thing and another brother can say another thing. But let's come to agreement to what it takes and what does it takes, for blood to become mine. And I'm gonna drop the link down in the chat because I really want to ask a brother, or sister a question about this, you know. And there's no right and wrong answer. It's everybody's opinion. In my opinion, it's everybody's opinion. So let me drop that link down in the chat. Cause I do want to ask somebody, man. I'm gonna ask y'all brothers and sisters in the chat regardless, and the ones watching, I'm gonna ask y'all regardless. But I do want to ask somebody personally. What does it take for blood to become your blood? Big salute to everybody been rocking with the Bay from day one, man. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button up. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, you know what I'm saying? Don't forget to subscribe. We just starting to get back rocking. We just starting to get back rocking. We just starting to warm back up, man. We just starting to warm back up. Hope everybody from the South Carolina down is safe from the storm, and I hope everybody from North Carolina up is going to be safe from the storm. Y'all stay safe out there, man. Y'all stay safe out there. A lot of water, a lot of flooding in different areas. But what does it take for blood to become yours? My brother Liquid Lucky say two different families of dogs. Great answer. Two different families of dogs. Two different families of dogs. Some brothers say, a lot of brothers agree with you, Liquid Lucky. What does it take for blood to be yours? And my question I'm gonna ask, and like I said, I want to stick to this for a few minutes, give some brothers and sisters time enough to get up in here. Big salute to my folk in the UK and Africa as well, like I always say, man. But what does what does it take for a bloodline to be yours? Because me, I told you all you gotta do is make a name for your dog. That's just my opinion, you know. But what does it take in actuality? Some brothers say 4 generations. Now, I got a question, and it's just a logical question. You know, just say we go with the 4 generations. Just say we go with the 4 generations or 2 generations or 3 generations or whatever. My question is, what if I never cross out? Okay, for brothers who know what I'm running, I'm running that Big John stuff, top and bottom, right? Okay, so if I never cross out 4 generations, is that still my blood? And according to the folk that say it take me 4 generations, is that still my blood? I never crossed out. I'm running it the same exact way that the breeder gave it to me. Is that my blood now? I never did any different kind of breeding for 4 generations. You know, is that my blood? Now, I think, I hold up for a minute, hold up for a minute. I'm back. I'm back. Had to check on them pups real quick. But yeah, man, what does it take? Because I can breed 4 generations and I'm still breeding the same stuff. If I'm still breeding the same, a lot of folks will say, oh, that's still that man blood. That's still that man blood. So what does it take? It seems to be a whole lot easier to make a name for your dog. You know, Bolio. Bolio made a name for himself. Is where his bloodline started from. Bolio blood didn't start from 4 generations. Chinaman blood didn't start from 4 generations. Them dogs' blood started because they made names for themselves. You know, a name is a name. No matter how you make it, a name is a name. That was a name in 1980. You got to make a name for your dog in 2024. Now, if you breed 4 generations of the same breedings that the person that you got the dog from, I'm talking about you done made champions, you done made grand champions, but you never went out. Is that your blood? Because a lot of people argue to say no. A lot of people argue to say no, it's not your blood. Some people say, like Brother Liquid Lucky say down in the chat, make crossing 2 different dogs. So if I cross 2 different dogs, then that means it'll only take me 1 generation. Make a cross. Once I make that cross, then them 2 dogs is mine. You know, Superline North Florida, what's going on? What's going on with your big homie? Salute to you. Show enough. Show enough in the building. What's going on with you? Show enough. Salute to your fam. Y'all don't forget to hit that like button up. Street Rossi. How them Presser Canaries doing? How them Presser Canaries doing, brother? Street Rossi. Yes, sir, man. Salute to my brothers. Salute to my brothers. Got Michael Clay in the building. Yes, sir. That's why I tell y'all, brothers, man. These pups, they ready to go. I don't know how much longer I can keep them on the inside. You know, I'm gonna definitely keep them in here while this weather like it is with this hurricane and all this rain. But they about to be making their way to the outside, my brothers. You know what I'm saying? You know, I did what I could do. They're getting a little too big, you know. It just is what it is. Salute to all my brothers. Big appreciation to all the folks that got a puppy off this litter. You know, brothers and sisters. Big salute to all y'all, man. You know, DK9, what's going on? What's going on? What it takes to make your own blood, DK9. You know, what it takes to make your own blood. 4 generations, a cross between 2 dogs, or make a name for your dog. What it takes. You know, everybody got their own opinion. But if I breed 4 generations, my only question is, if I never cross out, if I got my same, my same Big John stuff, I never cross out, I'm only going back to dogs off of Quick. I'm only going to dogs off of Buddy. I'm only going to dogs off of Jocko. You know, if I'm never crossing out 4 generations, brothers are going to say, that's not your blood. That's his blood. So you can't, you know, it kind of seems like you can't really rely on that 4 generation thing all the way. You know, it's kind of sometimey, you know. But if you make a name for your dog, it just is what it is. I don't care who you get the dog from. You can get the dog from Garner, the Big John boys, Mr. Boudreaux, Mr. Ebony. You can get the dog from anybody directly from them. But if you make a name for that dog is that dog. You know, when folk look for studs, they're gonna look for that dog. You know, Um, I'm just wondering, man, because if I breed 4 generations, if I breed 8 generations and never go out, never cross, breed nothing but to the same stock, you know, dang on well I'm not gonna take somebody saying, "Oh, that ain't your blood," and I done bred for 8 generations. You know how long it take to breed 8 generations? You know, you know how many good dogs, how many sorry dogs I done went across in 8 generations? You know, 8 generations, you know, 4 generations, or just make a name for my dog. Which way is it? Which way is it? Let me see, brother. I'm waiting on them things to drop, sure enough. I'm waiting on them things to drop. Well, I ain't waiting on them to drop yet. She's still in heat. Hell, so we got the 2 months, then another month and a half for the weaning process. I got you, sure enough. Let me see. Let me see if I can do that right now. I'm gonna do it whenever they show off. I got your wrench. I ain't sure exactly how to do it right this second. I got you, big dog. I got you on that. Now, while y'all brothers and sisters thinking about what it takes to make our own blood, I do want to say, man, I kind of feel like a fool on a lot of things because I support a lot of people over the last year or two. And man, I ain't gonna lie to you, I damn if I'm gonna do it again. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it no more. I ain't gonna lie to you. When you do things, you do it from the heart. But at the end of the day, man, a lot of brothers play the game suckers, like suckers. A lot of brothers try to play mind manipulation games on brothers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of brothers not true as they say they are. And I'm not talking about no particular person. I'm just telling and putting it out there like that. Brothers got to fend for themselves these days. I can't vouch for your activities being legal. I can only vouch for what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because a lot of brothers they play their cards wrong. They play their cards wrong, and at the end of the day, man, I done heard enough. You know, um, I just can't do it myself. And anytime I ever did anything, I did it off the strength of me. I didn't do it to try to be cool with you. I didn't do it to fit in with you because I got more subscribers than most of y'all that I'm shooting out. You know what I'm saying? I got more viewers than most of y'all that I'm shooting out. I'm not looking for none of that, no buddy style stuff. I'm trying to do the right thing uh with brothers, but at the same time, you see brothers really have a lot of envy and jealousy and hate in their heart. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my fault you wasn't bulldogging, man. I keep telling y'all, brothers, you know, your heroes ain't mine. It ain't my fault your heroes ain't mine either. Because I don't feel the way you feel about your heroes. You want to feel a certain kind of way about the dog, but it don't matter because my dog game legitimate. My dog game is certified. I don't need friends. I can get up here hour for hour and talk what I did in the past. My dog game, and help brothers for the future and help brothers with training and all this other stuff. Because we're going to talk about a whole bunch of things tonight. Well, a few things because we ain't going to be that long in this thing tonight, but I had to say that, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of phony, baloney ass, wannabe ass dog men out here. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is, it just is what it is. Can't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I always and I will promote anybody. If you're kicking out that dollar, not kicking out that dollar, don't holler at me. And I ain't gonna worry about what you got going on or try to even make it sound like it's legitimate or make it none of that. You know, PBK done with it. Like Chico, I see why Chico don't fuck with half of y'all now. You know, and you always trying to talk about this and talk about that. Listen here, man, y'all don't deserve to be dealt with. You know, you snakes. You know, you don't got backbones and you rely on other things to prove that you got backbone in the dog game. You know, you try to use other things to solidify your dog game. When you got dog men who get up here and y'all get up here and knock them month after month, week after week, and none of y'all got no dog game. And all they doing is running their channel off their dog game. You're not worrying about nothing else they got going on. Because that's what it's about. It's a dog channel, right? But like I said, you know, PBK9s got to look out for PBK9s thus far, you know, in the future. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, if you don't hear me say nothing about it, don't, my name ain't in it, involved with it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to do with it. You know, if you don't hear me say my name involved with it, I don't got nothing to do with it. Don't assume I got nothing to do with it. You know, it just is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'm a one-man army. I got a rep for myself. It always been like that. You know, it ain't nothing you just learned yesterday. You know, this ain't nothing you just learned yesterday. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them brothers, the way brothers move and the way brothers react, that stuff is stuff that, you know, I'm already expecting for brothers to do. You know what I'm saying? Brothers just moving how I expect them to move. You know, I'm waiting to meet a brother who move like I ain't expecting them, do something I ain't expecting. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting. You know, big salute to all my folk out there, man. Big salute to Marcel Shepard. Big salute to City Boy Kennel. You know what I'm saying? Big salute to Mr. 216. You know, big salute to Russell Shaw. You know, all my folk, man. Whether you're in the chat or not tonight, you know, rocking with the Bay. You know, rocking with the Bay. James Smith, what's going on with you? What's going on with you, Bruce Banner? Okay, my brothers. Okay, my brothers. Let me see something real quick. I want to share something with y'all, brothers, real quick. While I got brother Bruce Banner in here. You know, I want to share something with my brothers. Let's see here. Let me see here, man. Okay, I got it. I got something for you, Bruce Banner, man. Old Bruce Banner. This is that dog, old JD and Mellow Yellow, Charlotte. You know, y'all check this out.
Let's go. Good girl. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Over here, girl. Over here. Good girl. No. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, girl. Come on. Let's go, girl. Let's go, girl. Up. Up. Good girl. Sit. Sit. Stay. Stay.
All right, she looking good, Bruce Banner, man. She looking good. She got more leg than JD got. You know, she got more leg than JD. Big salute to you, by time. Scatterbred Kennels in the house, man. Scatterbred Kennels in the house. What it takes to create your own blood, Scatterbred. There's no real answer. Everybody got their own opinion. You know, some brothers say 4 generations, some brothers say a cross. You know, I was just saying, if you go 4 generations and you never cross out, you know, if a cross is all I need to make my dogs, then why I gotta wait 4 generations? You know, and if I need a cross, if I could do it without a cross and I could do it 4 generations the same way the breeder did it, a lot of brothers gonna say, oh, that's the same, that's the that man blood, you know, that's that man blood. But he didn't make the breedings I made, you know. He had these dogs off that blood, but I had these dogs off that blood. The same way Mr. Till and Mr. Bass and all them had them dogs off Red Boy, and y'all got these dogs off Red Boy. You know what I'm saying? y'all doing your own thing, but it's the same dogs. You know, same dogs, man. But you know, we're gonna talk about building that blood count up as well. You know, I'm gonna talk about building that blood count up and some things you can eat and do to help build the blood count up. And we're gonna talk about prey drive real quick, because a lot of brothers really say that word, but they really don't know what it means, you know. So we're gonna talk about that, and I'm gonna read something for y'all brothers real quick as well. But let me give y'all a short video real quick, some news. You know, let me give y'all brothers some news coming from Mississippi. We got a brother who was locked up for 10 dead dogs on the yard. He had 10 dead dogs. Yep, 10 dead dogs. You know, not one, not two, not three, 10 dead dogs. You know, I don't know what he thought was gonna happen when anybody come over there and spot that, you know. But y'all check this out. You know, it's in computer voice, but y'all check it out.
Lafayette County, Miss. 10 dogs were found deceased, and nearly 24 more were rushed to a veterinarian after deputies responded to an animal cruelty case in Lafayette County, the sheriff's office said. The Lafayette County Sheriff's Office, LCSO, said deputies were called out to a home on County Road 418 on Sunday, August 4th. Those deputies discovered several malnourished dogs and several other deceased dogs that were still attached to their collars and chains. According to LCSO, investigators were able to rescue 20 animals and get them to a local veterinarian. 10 animals were found deceased at the property, LCSO said. 3 days later, 47-year-old Terry E. Pegues was arrested for 10 counts of animal cruelty. According to LCSO, his bond was set at $75,000.
Yes, sir. Just give y'all that news, man. Just give y'all that news. I got another article too as well. I can't seem to see where I put it at. But while I'm looking for that, we'll talk a little bit about prey drive, man. What's the difference between prey drive and play drive? It's two different drives. All this other stuff, you know, it's made up stuff. It's two different drives. It's play drive and it's prey drive. You know, we're gonna talk about the differences in between them two things. You know, play drive. Some brothers, like I said, a lot of brothers know what it is. Some brothers don't know what it is. Play drive is the desire for physical contact with other dogs or their owner, or often seen in puppies, but can continue into adulthood. Play drive can be used to reward a dog for completing a task, such as giving them a toy after scent work, you know. So play drive is going to be what you need to train your dogs. You know, the play drive is what you're going to need to, get all the commands out your dog. If he got a high play drive, then I can get that sit out of him real quick. I can get that stay out of him real quick. I can get that down out of him real quick. You know, if he got that play drive, because he want to play and do anything I want him to do, you know. So play drive. Now, when we talk about prey drive is when a dog's natural hunting instinct, which can be expressed through behaviors like stalking, chasing, flushing out prey. Different breeds of dogs may have different manifestations of prey drive, such as herding breeds have strong chase instinct, while hound dogs like to stalk. You know, for example, collies enjoy the stalk and chase part of the prey sequence. You know, but if they don't have an outlet for their prey drive, they may become excessive and start chasing cars and shadows. And that's when it comes with a lot of them dogs with high prey drive. If you leave them on the chain and don't let them use that prey drive, they go to doing other things, chasing cars, chasing people on bikes, chasing skateboards, digging holes, just running around doing all kind of crazy stuff, you know. So prey drive and play drive. Prey drive is not the same thing when it comes to training your dog. As far as sit, stay down. Play drive is what you're gonna need for that. A high play drive. You might have a high play drive, but your dog don't got a prey drive. He won't chase nothing. You know, when it comes to an animal, when it comes to something running by him fast or anything like that, he won't chase it. Won't chase the flirt pole. He may chase the flirt pole because that's kind of in between the play. You know, you can't really consider that prey drive. You got to kind of lean that towards the play drive because you playing with him with something. When he see a cat, you know, or when he sees something else, it just automatically his instincts tell him to go get it. And let me make this right here statement right here. Prey drive is driven by instinct. Long as we remember this, prey drive is driven by instinct. Because brothers like to say they dogs that be aggressive and all this and all that got high prey drives. And prey drive is driven by instinct, while aggression is driven by emotion. You know, a aggressive dog is only an emotional dog. It doesn't mean he has a high prey drive, you know. And I just wanted to, you know, speak on that real quick. I'm gonna have to wrap this thing up in a minute, man, because these pups they about to get busy, as y'all can hear. Give me 2 seconds, my brothers. Okay. Yes, sir. These bad boys about to be outside in a minute. They about to be outside in a minute, my brothers. You know, I gotta be able to work, man. I gotta be able to work. Now, I am gonna speak about this, you know, trying to boost the blood count. Things to do to help the blood count stay high. You know, when it comes to you know, like we was talking about the white gums and stuff like that. Building up the blood count, building up the iron. You know, building up the blood count, building up the iron. That's what we're trying to do. Some things that, you know, a lot of brothers may not know. A lot of the stuff that I'm gonna speak about, a lot of brothers already know it. But you got millions of people out there that don't know it. You know, beets, organ meats. You know, when I say organ meats, I mean like the organs of animals. You know, organ meats, fish, canned sardines, tuna, salmon. You know, all them things are great for iron, and you want to keep your iron up. You know, that's one of the main things. Keep your iron and keep your blood up. Raw egg yolks. And listen, I say egg yolks because it specifically said no whites, no shells, not the white part of the egg, but no shells. And reason what it said no shells for was a good reason. You know, now if you raise your chickens, that's a different thing. You can eat the whole shell and everything. But if you don't raise your chicken and then you eat the shell, they got all kind of chemicals and things on the shells, do the processing, going from store to store, making sure they last in the stores. So you don't want your dog to eat the shells from the eggs that you buy from the stores. You know, it probably won't hurt them 9 times out of 10, but there's a chance it can hurt them because it got stuff on it, you know, to keep them eggs the way they need to be kept from store to store, place to place. But when you got your eggs at home, you don't have to worry about all that stuff, you know. So it specifically said, you know, don't eat the shells, the commercial shells, basically, you know. Plenty of fruits, they got vitamin C in it, you know, plenty of fruits with vitamin C. And other foods that helps the blood count as well is brown rice, barley, kelp powder, red meat like lamb and ox. It helps the blood count. Dried fruit like prunes, raisins, and B12. Now, what B12 does, B12 helps the body absorb more uh iron and things from the food. You know, just say if you feeding them all the things that we talking about, and when you're giving them that B12, it's gonna make them take more of it in. You know, it's gonna make them take more of it in. But yeah, that's some things to help the see, man, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not gonna be here too much longer tonight, you know what I'm saying? Because these dogs throwing me off, and I don't like that, you know what I'm saying? It's one thing I don't like, you know. One thing I don't like. So I'm telling you, they about to be outside. I ain't playing that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta be able to work. You know, I gotta be able to work. You know, and I ain't gonna have all that noise in the background where I can't talk to y'all brothers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, keeping that blood count up high. And if you're not sure about your blood, it's always you can buy a little machine that you prick your dogs with, and you drop a little blood on it, and you check their blood count. You know, be ahead of what the next brother doing. I always say do what the next person ain't gonna do. And you know, you think folk not doing that type of stuff, but y'all was looking at brother going hard like he was Professor X when he was telling y'all he had the microscope and all this. And listen, man, that's what I did the same thing. Brothers did that type of stuff. All these dog brothers probably did the same type of things. Get microscopes, you getting you going over and beyond. That's what you gotta do. You know, that's what you gotta do. You might don't got a degree in this, but at the end of the day, you got a degree in this. You know what I'm saying? You just gotta do what the next person ain't gonna do, man. Check that blood, stay on top of that stuff. And just looking at it by eye, you know, none of us can really say, oh, the blood count up or not. All we can go by then is the gum color, making sure they got pretty pink gums. You know, that's what most of us try to go by. You know, and never forget to do your count every now and then. You don't gotta do a count on the dog just because you got him in the keep. Do a count on your dog to make sure he got enough fluids in him if he looking dry or anything. A count for brothers or sisters that don't know, lift it behind his ear up, behind his neck, lift the hair up behind his neck and between his shoulders up, and you start counting 1, 2, 3. You count by seconds. How many ever seconds it take your skin to lay flat? That's what your count is. If it take you 2 seconds for your skin to lay flat, that's what your count is. If your skin drop straight down, you don't gotta count. You know, you're pretty good and wet, and that's what that means. But you know, this keeping that blood count up, man. That's the main thing. Because one problem can shut a dog down in another situation. You know, if we got worms, he ain't gonna perform like he's supposed to perform. He's a great dog. He's a grand champion, weight puller, treadmill runner, but he got worms today. You know, so one thing can stop a dog from doing a whole bunch of things. You know, a whole bunch of things. He can have, you know, like we said, low blood count. And he's not gonna be able to take that much air in with a low blood count. He'll get tired and get burned out real fast. Real fast. So you want to keep that blood count up, man. Big salute and big shout out to all my Texas people in the house. Yes, sir, man. Big salute and big shout out. I started the show off by saying, what does it take to start a bloodline? What does it take to start your own blood? 4 years, 2 years? Make a name for them? My whole question to all the dog people was, if I go 4 years and I never cross out to another blood, is that still my blood if I had to wait 4 generations? I think I'm gonna make a name for my dog. I ain't waiting no 4 generations. You know what I'm saying? When I look back on it, ain't nobody wait 4 generations. You know, nobody waited 4 generations. You're gonna wait 4 generations, and then when you get 4 generations, they're gonna give you an excuse for it then. You know, make you think you gotta wait 4 more generations. When you're gonna say, damn, I should have started 4 generations ago. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir, man. If you're a good dog, man, you gotta be the vet. And that's the thing about it. That's the thing about it, Brother James. Them folk mad at us because we know how to take care of dogs. You know, it's plain out and simple. They're just mad because folk have these dogs half their life, and you don't expect them to pick up doctor tendencies. You know what I'm saying? Even a parent learn how to do things at home if he or she don't have to go to the doctor. At least in our days, they did. Get a little cut, put a spider web or something on it. You know what I'm saying? Tape it up. You know? But, you know, you get criticized for learning things about these dogs. Especially if you got a pit bull. If you got a pit bull and you know how to do medicine and you know how to do any kind of surgery or anything, boy, you learn that from fighting. You know, you learn that from fighting dogs and all that. That's what they're gonna say. You can't just be a dog lover that want to take care of dogs, that learn how to do this and learn how to do that. You know, you learn that because you're a fighter. That's what the fight is all about. A lot of y'all don't know what the fight is about. You trying to tag along and say this and say that, and you don't really know what the fight is about. You know. Now my brother sure enough say, tell us about that $50 keep. Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. Now, I sure enough, I never worked my dog on a $50 keep, you know what I'm saying? But I seen what a dog looked like on a $50 keep, you know. I seen what a dog looked like on a $50 keep, and you know, I just decided to stay away from that, man. I decided to stay away from it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it, when it comes to the $50 keep and that dude right there in that whole situation, man, I'm just falling back from that whole situation with that dude because he ain't on my level, fam. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you. I can't waste no more time with that, dog. If you can't tell, you know, none of that stuff he even say bothers me. He ain't on my level. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about to argue with him. You know, I ain't about to argue with him. He ain't going hard, them boys. I'm arguing with certified dog men. You know, brothers who I see doing good things with these dogs modern day times. You know, and you know, knew how to rope that cow back in the days when it came to that rodeo, you know. But I can't argue with him, man. I can't, you know, I just can't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? I just can't do it. You know, I refuse to let anybody disrespect me, you know, try to fit in that class of folk. You know, I'm not everybody else. Some folk want to fit into that class. Some folk don't care. I'm not trying to fit into it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what he think. I don't care what he say, how he remake my videos. You know, we're not on the same level. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I don't really got too much more to say about that. You know, like I said, you could, you know, you see me avoiding what he came up in the chat the other night. I'm not even stressing it with him no more, man. He ain't on my level, and a lot of the people that trying to fit in with him ain't on my level. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the heroes ain't on my level. Like I tell you before, it don't matter what you did back in the days. You know what you're doing What you doing now with these dogs? A lot of y'all, you can't even touch a damn dog right now. You know, I'm trying to figure out how to move forward with these dogs. You know what I'm saying? These stories that you're telling and all that other stuff, it's all good. But how can I move forward with these dogs? Hey, sure enough, I ain't got good sense, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Don't take me nothing but 2 seconds to snap. You know how it is, sure enough. Let them come up in here tripping, I'll snap. You know what I'm saying? But hey, like last night he said, talking about something I never did, lying about something I never did. That everybody in the chat and everybody who recognized who made that statement knew damn well he the only person that lie about stuff that they did. He don't even lie about it. You know, I would at least made me up some lies by now. The way brothers be on me, I'd have made up some lies or something. I had me some back in the days stories or something. You know, you lie about everything else. You might as well lie about that too. But hey, man, like I said, it is what it is. Let them do their thing over there, my brother. You know what I'm saying? That's the swamps. Like Chico said, my brother, it's the swamps, dog. The swamps is really the swamps. Hey, bros, I promise you, if you get you a page and you're doing your thing or doing however you got to do it, trying to make your moves, however you trying to make them, I promise you, man, you're going to have folk like that going to try to hinder you. There's going to be folk like that try to stop you from doing what you're doing. But hey, you just got to keep doing it, man. Just got to keep doing it. At the end of the day, like I said, a lot of the dog brothers over here, it's just a different game, man. It's just a different ball game. I respect everybody when it comes to their stories. I don't press nobody to get up here and give their stories. Only the brothers, they want to get up here and get their stories. But one thing I realize, man, these brothers, they get mad at you because you don't love the people they love. And when I say love, I mean we all love everybody as people. But we don't think high on the people you think high on, and we see where y'all be hypocrites and everything that y'all be saying. 1 minute you don't do this because of this, the next minute you're doing this because of a pedigree or because of a dog that you got that got one of these other old school dog men in it. Y'all hypocrites for the pedigrees, y'all hypocrites for the paper. We ain't even talking about the green paper. We talking about a bullshit ass white paper. And like I said before, man, and I'm going to say it a million damn times. And I don't care who get mad at when I say this. I don't care who get mad. I promise you, I don't care who get mad when I say this. Y'all got so many morals. Y'all got so much morals. Y'all got so much stuff that y'all say throughout the year about this man, about that man, doing this, that, doing that. And every last one of y'all was over there dick riding your damn master this 2 weeks ago. Time gone. Every last one of y'all. Let me get Fat Bill up here next week. And me and Fat Bill gonna talk, right? That's what we gonna do. We gonna talk, and then we gonna sit back and we gonna bring up all these other conversations with y'all brothers acting one way about brothers, and then you turn around, yes sir, master, yes sir. I'm here today because of a pedigree. But you don't stand on the morals for that man and them pedigree, but you want to dish your own brothers. That's what I'm talking about, right? It's easy to knock your own brothers. The same thing I say about them Bloods, Crips, folks, and all that other shit. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't none of that in my days, and it is what it is. I respect y'all for what y'all do. Stay in y'all lane, I'm gonna stay in mine. But at the end of the day, y'all ain't hurting nobody but y'all black brothers. You don't supposed to hurt nobody, period. But you ain't hurting nobody but your black brothers. That gang shit y'all do only means something to black folk. Same thing I say about this dog community, man. A lot of these brothers, they talk this moral, they got this, they got that. Oh, this man doing this man doing that. They trying to fit in with this, they trying to fit in with that. Screwing over good brothers to chill with fuck boys. Like I say, y'all heroes ain't everybody else heroes. And then you get mad because they ain't. When a brother give you the real story, oh, he lying, he hating, he lying, he hating. But then 6 months later, you want to jump on this brother case about something you don't even know about. You know, something you don't know about. Every last one of y'all that want to call PBK a name, you ain't seen shit with my damn name on it. You ran the Garner house and you got everything with his damn name on it. That's a kick in you say, shout out to Fat Bill, shout out to Fat Bill. That's a kick in the fucking face to Fat Bill. But your friends ain't my friends. My friends ain't your friends. I can't pick who you hang with. You can't pick who I hang with. Just remember, any brother who get on this YouTube shit, these brothers two-sided, funny-faced it, wishy-washy. One day they like this, the next day they like that. That's just what you got to expect in this YouTube thing. Get your money, get in and get out. Simple as that. Treat that shit just like the streets. Don't trust nobody. Tom got good dogs, bro. And that's one thing about it. I buy dogs from Tom myself. But I ain't the brother up here calling brothers names all the time. I'm just the brother reacting to the situation. I'm just looking at how brothers move like hypocrites, how brothers acting like you just got out the field and got to come in the house for the one day to get you a plate off the table. Yes, sir, master. I'm ready to eat at the table. Yes, sir. Straight up, I seen straight master talking over the past couple weeks. The way y'all brothers are acting all gangster, like y'all got morals and all kind of shit over the past 6 months. But it is what it is. You can't say certain things because when you say it, they say you hating about this, you hating about that. But I was buying dogs from Garner before you could even come off the porch. A lot of y'all, it just is what it is, man. Different folk on different levels of this thing. You know what I'm saying? I can't expect you to feel how I feel, and you can't expect me to feel how you feel. Being a green newbie. When you fresh and you green and you're a newbie, everything is exciting to you. You know what I'm saying? Everything is exciting to you. You don't want the real. You don't want to hear the real. You just want to diss who is easy to diss, like a lot of them other brothers. The brother, But it's all good, man. Like I said, PBK9s represent for PBK9s thus far. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to all the brothers that's doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Do what you do. Okay, we got Bella UK in the building. Bella UK, how you doing? And this morning, I'm guessing it's morning time where you at right now. Big salute to you, Bella. Big salute to Barry 187 holding it down somewhere out there, my brother. Big salute to you. What's going on, Bella? We're just talking about a few things today. We was talking about how to keep that blood count up on them dogs. We was talking a little bit about prey drive and play drive, so brothers and sisters can know the difference in play drive and prey drive, because a lot of times brothers be confusing prey drive with play drive. Especially when it comes to these pit bull dogs. You know what I'm saying? Especially because that drive talk really come from a lot of training brothers. The pit bull game, that ain't no drive talk, until you start talking about training a pit bull. Back in the box days, nobody ain't talk about no damn, oh, my dog got no high drive. That's a high drive dog. That shit, that's training talk, my brother. Don't get it confused, because a lot of y'all brothers be in these game dog conversations talking about how high drive your dog is and acting like that means something towards whatever you want it to mean something about. That don't mean nothing about that. Like I said, Back in the box days, nobody ain't caring about no damn drive. You ain't hear nobody talk about no, oh, this a high driven dog. This a high drive dog. You know, that's training talk. Brothers who training. When you dealing with training and training dogs, whether it's pit bulls or any kind of dog, we got play drive, prey drive, and all this other stuff. Hey, but it is what it is. My brothers and sisters, a lot of organ meat. My brothers who hunt, I know brothers who hunt who get when they clean the deers and stuff, they just give the guts and you know the stuff to the dogs. They don't throw nothing away. They take the meat that they gonna cut up and put in the house and give the guts to the dogs and all the leftovers, not the hooves and all that type of stuff, but you know the meaty stuff. And all that stuff good for the dogs. We might think it's gross and disgusting, but it's what a dog would be eating if he was in the wild. And don't forget, if you're getting eggs from the store, try not to let the dog eat the actual shell because the shell may have a chemical on it that's a commercial, you know, a commercial chemical or something. So try not to let them eat the shell if you're not actually growing the eggs yourself or got the chicken that's laying the eggs rather. A lot of brothers add brown rice to their keeps. I heard a lot of brothers adding barley to their keeps. That's why I was speaking about a little earlier. You know, everything is trial and error, man, when it comes to them keeps and stuff like that, though. But you just gotta have that blood count up. I can't even train a dog good. I can't even really train a dog if his blood count low and he don't got the energy for it. You know, I could think, oh, his he don't got, you know, his play drive is not high, or his prey drive is not high. But in actuality, his blood count is low and he don't got the energy for it. If I get his blood count up, maybe get some of the worms out, take his blood count up, get his iron up, you know, give him some vitamins and stuff, get him back to the way he's supposed to be at. Then you can see what kind of dog you got. Oh man, he act like a totally different dog. You know, totally different dog. Yeah, he feeling good now. You got them things out of his stomach. You got his mouth looking right. You know, totally different dog. But y'all don't forget to hit that like button up, man. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. You know, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. And like I said, if you listen to Top Dog Part 1, you know, I got Top Dog Part 2 coming out right now. It'll be out, you know, like I tell y'all, brothers, within a week or so time. Just give me time enough to write it and do everything else that I'm doing in the meantime. You know, but Top Dog 2 still scratching. And we're gonna switch this thing up. We're gonna have it, we're gonna put a hellified twist on it. You know what I'm saying? So y'all brothers and sisters, I'm gonna try to give y'all something to listen to. You know, I'm gonna try to give you something to listen to. And if I do decide to put it on the membership, you know, it's gonna be no different than me selling a book. You know, just look at it like this. If I sold you a book for $10, you know, that's what you'll pay for the book. Just buy a membership, and that's for 1 month. You know, buy a membership, listen to it. That's like you pay for the book. You know what I'm saying? It's like you pay for the book. Buy a membership, listen to it. If you feel like you don't want to be a member no more, or the channel ain't giving you enough to stay a member, then leave. You know, but when I drop that book, you know, and I'm not saying it's gonna be under the members only category yet. You know, I'm not even saying that, but I'm just putting that out there. But it will be out. Top Dog 2 still scratching. You know what I'm saying? I gotta work my brain, man. You know, I can't just be doing one certain thing, you know. So while I'm doing my shows, giving y'all that dog news, talking to my brothers about training, at the same time, I'm writing a book over here. You know what I'm saying? When I wrote my books back in the days, or not back in the days, but a few years back when I wrote my books, the first way I wrote my books was on a pad. I wrote the whole book out on pad. And then after that, I went back and typed the whole thing over again. I got tired doing that. That was like I was working 2 times. And I just started writing it on the computer on the first go round. It took me a little longer to come up with ideas, typing it on the computer, than writing it on the pad. But it saved me a whole lot of work. You know what I'm saying? Saved me a whole lot of work. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. I'm about to be full-fledged back into it though, man. Like I said, these pups right here, I done raised Malinois pups in the house. I done raised pit pups in the house. It's just this one litter right here, just somehow or another, it's just keeping me from working. You know, I can't get my work off. You know, they getting back there wanting to make noise. And I done had 16 puppies in the house and I did shows. You know what I'm saying? Did shows with 16 puppies. But these little jokers here raising hell. You know, they raising hell. But yeah, man. Big salute and shout out to all them brothers that's doing the right things with these dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, big salute and big shout out to brother Fatbird Kennels. Big salute out to Lamonte Kennels. You know what I'm saying? Keep doing y'all things, brothers. Keep pushing forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get a dog in a few minutes, Lamonte, and we gonna train dogs. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see who train, or we're not gonna compete against each other, but we're gonna compete against each other. You know, if you need something, you call me. If I need something, I'm gonna call you for help. Or you know, and any other brother can join in when we decide to do this. You know, we're gonna take a dog, both dogs gonna be freshly, no training to them. And we're gonna start, you know, day one. And I'm gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? While I'm doing it, we're gonna take a week to teach them how to sit, and take another week to teach them how to down. You know, take another week or two to teach them how to do this. And if you take a little longer than me, then I'm gonna wait on you. You know, I'm gonna make content in the meantime, in the meanwhile, you know. It ain't no big deal, you know, and keep that thing rolling. Cause at the end of the day, these brothers done told me and guaranteed me that I'm gonna have some news when it comes to them dog raids. They done guarantee me that. You know, them boys said they ain't stopping it. It ain't gonna slow up. So it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Keep giving you the news. Feel how you want to feel. I'm gonna do what I want to do. Like I said before, man, repping the Bay, man. Always had enough weight to rep the Bay. You know what I'm saying? When it was coming at me 5 and 6 and 7 deep, I still rep the Bay. You know, hey, at the end of the day, I got brothers who want to help me, but I say don't get involved with this. It is what it is, because we carry ourselves different. Brothers always want to talk about character and how, or this or that, or this or that. When at the end of the day, man, a lot of things prove certain things to brothers. You know, when a brother say, I want to say the right words, right? I want to be politically correct when I say this. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna even say it. I ain't gonna even say it. I'm gonna leave that where it's at. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave that where it's at. You know. But yeah, man. Like I said, big thanks and big shout out to all the folk that got puppies from me. I hope you enjoy your puppies. I did my best to give you a healthy puppy, to give you an energetic puppy. Hopefully something that can grow old with your family. You know, because you know, pits will live a long time. You know what I'm saying? Pits will live a long time. But yeah, man. It'd be crazy, man. I don't like to listen to a lot of these dog channels, man, because sometimes stuff just piss me off. You know, sometimes I just get pissed off or nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure enough, man. Sometimes I'll be all right sometimes, but then sometimes I just hate bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just hate fuck shit. You know. Now I done promote a lot of motherfuckers over the last year and a half. And I ain't heard not one person promote me from their damn channel. Not one person promote me from their channel. Go check PBK9s out. Go check them out. You know, rock with. Nobody. I'm tired of it now. The hell with that shit. Rocking with myself. You know what I'm saying? I done prove I can hold my own down. Can you hold your own down? You know, when it tough get, going. When the going get going and it get tough, can you hold your own down? When you can't call on that your hero, you know, when you can't call on your hero, can you hold your own down? Salute to my brothers from South Florida, down in the bottom, down there, Little Haiti, Little Havana. You know what I'm saying? Down at the flea market, you know, down in that area. Big salute to all my brothers up in Jacksonville, up in that northern Florida area. You know what I'm saying? Orlando, Georgia, Atlanta, Athens. You know what I'm saying? Macon, Columbia, Charleston, all part of South Carolina, man. Charlotte, you know what I'm saying? Wilmington, Whiteville, you know, Raleigh. Shout out to my shorty friends, my lady friends in Greensboro. You know, shout out to all my Greensboro folk, because them Greensboro folk be getting down, boy. Salute to all my folk in Greensboro, man. Salute to all my folk in Greensboro. Yes, sir, man. Yeah, I ain't had too much to talk about. I did have one other news clipping I wanted to give y'all brothers, but I think I left that off. You know, I think I left that off. It was talking about let me see if I can find that real quick. I might got it on my computer right here. Let me check real quick. Okay, I got it right here. We got a K9 officer. You know, I'm gonna give you that news, not just on the Pitbull brothers. We got a K9 officer, his ass going to jail for animal abuse on that K9 dog. You know what I'm saying? He done got caught up, you know, and over the past year or so, a lot of them K9 officers been getting their ass in trouble by abusing them dogs. You know what I'm saying? If your ass don't want to take care of that dog, leave that dog at that station or let one of them other brothers take care of that dog. You know what I'm saying? Don't bring that dog home and just use that dog for a check or use that dog just to sick on somebody. You treat them like shit at home and then you get out there in the street and police brutality somebody and sick the dog on them for nothing. And you can't even control the dog because you be beating them up at home and you ain't treating them worth a damn. Yeah, they locked his ass up. His ass charged with 3 counts. I think they said 3 counts. 3 counts of animal cruelty. I'm about to give y'all that video right here.
Good news is that Daisy the bloodhound is recovered and is back to work as a police canine. But according to court documents, when her mistreatment was discovered, she had 2 gaping and infected open wounds in her neck and 8 others in various stages of healing. Police Chief Malik Aziz personally moving to quickly charge her handler.
This situation involving Daisy is appalling. She is a part of our PGPD family.
Corporal David Acosta, shown in this photo from 10 years ago, is facing 3 charges of animal cruelty. It's alleged he left an electric bark collar on Daisy for weeks at a time, and when Acosta was suspended for an unrelated matter and 2 other canine officers went to retrieve Daisy and a second police dog, they discovered her injuries.
Discussed, animals, no animal deserves mistreatment because they're in our care and our custody, and especially people say man's best friend, but humankind's best friend, and our families and our workplace. They do a great amount of work for us, and they should be treated. They are partners.
Hold the hell up. Now, I know why this dog look like this, but you see that dog ribs? Now, that dog right there is on the borderline. He is on the borderline of too small. You know, that ain't the dog that they got the abuse on. That's just a random dog that they're showing. You know, if that was a pit bull and you just walking him out there, now, I'm saying that dog look game. He look in game shape, what I'm saying is, right? He look game shape, but he's on the borderline. He's got a lot of ribs showing.
Back in 2019, we featured the PGPD Canine Division in a story. The dogs and their...
That dog there is too small. Let me see if I can bring this back for a second. I'm going to tell you why. That dog there cannot take me down. If you sit that dog after me and he come running after me, I dealt with Malawaz. That dog there don't got enough body weight and body mass. His teeth big. Yeah, he can bite me, but I will slam the hell out of that dog. You know, that dog there is not in shape to be a police dog. And that ain't even the dog they talking about, you know. It just take folk to peep stuff out. They don't be doing stuff right. Look at that dog ribs, man. It look like he on a $50 keep, sure enough. That's a $50 keep they on. Come on now. That's a $50 keep, dog. You know, 'cause I can see that dog tailbones. That's the rule of taking your weight off the dog. You know, you don't want too much weight going from, you can look between his eyes. If you look at his forehead and his forehead look like it's sinking in, you took too much weight off the dog. If you look right there at the dog ass end, look at his tailbone. You can see his tailbones right there. You're not supposed to see a dog tailbone like that. You know, when you take weight off of him. When you see his tailbone, not the bottom part of his leg, look all the way at the top part up here. You see that little bone right there going up right there? You know, you see it? You're not supposed to see that with no dog. You're supposed to barely see that shit break the skin. Not like that. That dog there cannot, and I say cannot again, cannot take nobody damn down. He better be only for bomb detection or drug dog or something like
PD
that.
Canine Division in a story, the dogs and their handlers showing strong bonds. The dogs trained for suspect apprehension, search and rescue, as well as explosives detection. In the history of the department, this is believed to be the first cruelty case. Chief, this is believed in the history of the department. This is believed in the history of the department.
Hold up, man. I'm
This is
trying to get it back, man. Hold
explosives
up. Hold
detection.
up, man.
In the history of the department.
Y'all
This
see
is
what I'm trying to stop at?
explosives detection. In the
That's what I'm trying to stop it at. Right there. Right there. Now you telling me that's how a damn dog's supposed to look. I don't give a damn what kind of damn dog it is. And this ain't the dog that's being abused. You know, we need to shed some light on this shit. You know, we need to shed some light on this. I can count every damn rib of that dog damn. Hey, sure enough, I can see his heart beating. You know, I can see that dog heart beating. Now, on another note, on a more serious note, you know, because they going to make an excuse of why he that skinny. You know what I'm saying? They going to make an excuse. But on a more serious note, let me see. I'm reading the chat right now, man. Yeah, that is too much ribs. Them too much ribs, man. Too much ribs. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish playing it. Well, you know, I just had to stop it real quick because I wanted to stop it right there. And I want just to make sure I wasn't tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes when you look at him when he was running around, he looked at okay. But when you catch the frame and stop it, no, man. That dog ain't supposed to be that small.
history of the department, this is believed to be the first cruelty case. Chief Aziz now ordering more frequent checks on the dogs and their living arrangements at home with their police partners.
I won't be happy until I get the final result of what actually occurred, but what I know occurred in the preliminary stages, unacceptable.
Now, you're right, Liquid Lucky, when you said that. That's what a dog looked like. When I took Nitro out back in the days, when I told you the crazy out Shakur dog that I took out against and I made him a one time against a Jeep Eli dog. That's what the other person did. We called 47. They didn't know how to work their dog. They starved their dog down. It ain't my fault. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to babysit you. You know, if you don't know what you're doing, stay your ass on the porch. You know what I'm saying? They ain't know how to work their dog down. They starved their dog down to try to get him down to 47, but he was in high 45s, 45 and some change. You know what I'm saying? Starving him down. That's exactly what that dog did right there. That dog ain't been worked. That dog ain't exercised. That dog been starved down. You know what I'm saying? Starved down. And maybe, hopefully, you know, maybe they'll tell us the dog just getting on the force and maybe he's a rehabilitated dog or something, or they just bringing him out and they getting him right or something like that, or, you know, maybe you can hear something like that. But everyday duty, that dog, they ain't ready for no everyday duty. No, sorry. I tell you what, boy, that dog there is not ready. He fuck around, bite somebody, break his jaw. Break his jaw biting somebody, man. Oh, yeah. Now when it come to them miles and them shepherds and stuff, when you say they be on that stuff, you talking about the roids? Now I wasn't putting none of them dogs on steroids. They already juiced up enough, my brother. I ain't gonna lie to you. When you get them working ones, they juiced up. You don't need no steroids. You shoot them with steroids, boy. You must be looking to commit suicide. You know what I'm saying? You gonna jump off a bridge when you shoot them dogs with some roids. You know, they got enough energy, bro. I promise you, they got enough energy for you to flirt pole them, do your treadmill, let them rest, take them out and do some more running later on. You know, they ain't, you know, every dog get tired right then, but they want to run, man. You know what I'm saying? Them dogs with them high drives like that, you know, like that police dog. You probably put him on a chain, he probably run all day long on a chain. And that may be why he looked like the way he looked. He probably just run all damn day long in his cage, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, you know? And that's probably why he looked the way he looked. It's honestly, it's probably hard to keep weight on that dog. You know, I make jokes about it because he is too small. He is too small, but I'm thinking the cops got common sense, and I'm thinking that, you know, he just hard to keep weight on them. Some dogs like that. When they real active, they move. You can feed them how you want them, worm them how you want them, but it's hard to keep that fat weight on them. They just stay looking like they in shape, like you got them in a keep all the time. You know, stay looking like they're in the keep. Oh yeah, they on those street drugs, brother John. They on those street drugs. Now I always heard that after a certain period of time, some of them dogs have to retire, especially them coke dogs and them dogs that sniff bombs, gunpowder, and different things. Some of them have to retire, you know, or when it's time to retire, they don't have, they have to put them down or something because they ain't right. And I just a rumor. That's just a rumor. I ain't heard that from police officers. That's what the folk in the streets say, you know. But 9 times, you know, a lot of times they don't know what the hell they be talking about, you know. But we do know that they on drugs, you know. But I will say this: to train a dog for drugs, you don't have to put them on drugs. You just got to train them on the drugs, train them with the drugs. You every time he find a drug or every time he find that smell, he getting a treat. You know, he never actually comes in physical contact with the cocaine or the marijuana or the bomb stuff. You know, when you training them dogs for that stuff, it's websites. It's a website called Elite Canine. You go on that if you want. They sell all kind of stuff for training. Suits. You can buy all the scents you want to buy. Dead body scents. Now, for my brothers who may not know this, you know, I thought about it being I said that about the corpse. You know, if you cool with somebody that work in a funeral home, you know, I have heard that it's legal to get a hand. You know, I don't know where you're gonna get a hand from, but it's legal for you to use a hand for dog training purposes. You know what I'm saying? But don't repeat that after me. Go do some research on that. You know what I'm saying? Go do some research on it, man. You know what I'm saying? Go do some research on that. But if you go to Elite Canine, you know, they got cadaver scents. They got the scents for the weed, scents for the coke, scents for the bomb mechanisms. They got all the scents you need to do your training and stuff like that. And it's gonna come in little bottles, little liquids, little cotton swabs. You're gonna get different little things. And the dog's never gonna actually come in contact with it. He's just gonna get a treat from reacting to that scent when he smell that scent, you know. So he's really never gonna be on cocaine. For the brothers who think he sniff and find coke and they be coke crazy, that's the myth that we always hear, that the dogs is coke crazy at the end of their career. But in actuality, the dog never touched a gram of cocaine in his life. He never touched a gram. Yeah, he smelled it and he found it only to get another treat. I only look for it and I only smell it and I only find it to get another treat. Never touched the coke. So, you know, that'll kind of put an end to that myth right there, that them dogs go crazy at the end of their career because of drugs. Now, what I will say is the brothers in the military dogs are different dogs. They have maybe a different ending. I think police dogs have a more easier retirement than the military dogs, because the military dogs can be a little more unstable compared to the police dog. Police dog ain't hearing no bombs, ain't here. You might have to be a police dog and never heard a gunshot besides in training. You know, some of the military dogs done been through bombs, all kind of stuff. So at the end of their retirement, it may be a little harder to adopt them out compared to a regular police dog, you know. But for all that training, man, no matter what you're training them for, the dog, never touches the object. When I trained Marino to find the weed, find the money, or find the gunpowder, all I did was put it all in the sock, let him smell it. I let him smell it, and then I hide it. He go looking for it, I give him a treat. He never touched the actual product. So at the end of the day, his system's still good. It's just a dog who you taught how to use his senses to get you what you want. And to get him what he want, which is a reward. I ain't show the boy said John Kramer in the chat. I ain't show John Kramer in the chat. I know the real John in the chat, John Denver. I don't know about Kramer. He probably over there jacking on Pistol Pete dick. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like I said before. Gloves off when it come to me. Repping with the Bay and repping with the folk that repping with me. And if you need any help, I'm down to help you, man. Whether it's your channels or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show you how to get that channel jumping. These folk out here doing all this hating and doing all this, and they ain't even getting y'all boys' channel jumping. Doing all this stuff and you ain't making numbers. Holla at me. I'll at least get you monetized. You know what I'm saying? I can at least get you monetized. I can't do a whole lot. I'm still trying to get my own up there. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, dog, I don't know why I even feel disappointed. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why I feel disappointed. Because I should expect certain things when it comes to certain folk. It just is what it is. You might not like it, you might do. It ain't my problem. Yeah, the military dogs, man, they gonna have PTSD on a whole nother level than a police dog. Police dog, might go whole 20 years and they ain't seen no action besides jumping on a brother running down the street. They ain't got popped that, ain't got none of that. A lot of the military dogs be getting shot and still complete the task they need to complete. It's a different kind of drive. See, what you do through play drive, you teach the dog how to maximize his prey drive. Through play drive, you teaching him how to maximize, and I'm talking about the military dogs, his prey drive when it comes to going out there in the field. All the playing y'all did back at the camp is just to make sure now it's time to go smelling, it's time to go check these scents out. Our nose is on point. We finding everything. When it's time to go apprehend some folk, we taking folk down. We jump across the bushes. We taking them to the ground. It just is what it is. But yeah, man, I ain't gonna keep y'all brothers and sisters here too long tonight. I just had to give y'all a little bit of that news for the day. You know what I'm saying? Start getting back rolling, getting this thing back rolling so I can start giving y'all brothers and sisters multiple videos a day. You know what I'm saying? Like I normally do it. Get that thing back rolling. One thing about it, when I never had to depend on nobody to help me get my channel or get my things bumping, that's why I'm good right now. Because this say, for instance, if I had to depend on 5 people to get me a few views, now when them 5 people ain't want to come, how am I get my views? So I'm good at, I had to do that thing from the bottom up. And I see how a lot of folk is. Like I told y'all before, a lot of y'all brothers, man, you just need to keep the dog game in the dog game and keep all them other politics in them other politics and stop trying to act like you understand this or you understand that or you understand this. Keep all them other politics where you at, because y'all ain't living by the stuff that y'all talking about. You're moving like hypocrites, you know. But like I said, man, I'm just here to give you that dog news and dog talk for the day. Y'all brothers stay safe out there. Y'all brothers stay legal out there. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of things coming for the Bay. Gonna give y'all brothers, you know what I'm saying? Good things. Like I always say, good news, bad news when it comes to these dogs. First out, I'm giving it to you firsthand. You know what? I ain't playing with them. Salute my folk, Liquid Lucky, rocking with me tonight for the first time in a while. Liquid boy, yeah, you might have been on the outside watching, went in the chat, but I've been paying attention, big dog. Hey, it is what it is. Salute my big homie, Liquid Lucky. You know what I'm saying? Liquid Lucky. Salute to you, big dog. Bonton, Scatterbread Kennels. Salute to you, John Denbury, man. We about to close this thing up for sure. Tony, thanks for dropping in tonight, big brother. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it just is what it is, man. Sometimes I gotta talk a little trash. Sometimes I just gotta keep it real with them. But they don't like me to keep it real, so I gotta keep it real. I gotta keep it real, but keep it PG-13 at the same time. You know what I'm saying? DK9, big shout out to you, fam. Appreciate you dropping in tonight, man. Appreciate you dropping in. Big Bella UK. Salute to you, my lady from the other side. Appreciate you dropping in tonight for us. Appreciate you. Showing up in David Banner. I appreciate y'all boys, man. I appreciate y'all. James Smith, salute to you, fam. Legion Fury, as always, my brother, as always. And I always say, man, I hope at least one person can get one thing. I was on live tonight for 1:29. I hope at least one person can get one thing, from what I was talking about tonight. At least help one person. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let me see what my brothers in the chat talking about, man. Hey, you welcome for Charlotte, Bruce Banner, man. Thank you, my brother, for getting the dog, like you said, raising the dog. When I saw you the dog, I didn't imagine I'll see the dog like I'm seeing him now. You let me see, practically you raising her up, and I'm seeing her in different stages. Dog look good, man, and I appreciate that. That's why I told brothers the other day, man, get your dogs to the right people's hands. These brothers talk that talk, but when you get your dogs to the right people's hands, the right people see your dogs. You know what I'm saying? Like the brother said the other day, and I'm gonna close off this note right here. The brother said the other day, he said Chico got his prices locked. And like I said before, it ain't that Chico got his prices locked. Chico selling to different people, and somebody told me that a while back, when it come to them Mollywods. I'm looking for the wrong audience of people. You trying to sell these dogs to folk who can't even afford the dogs, let alone really don't know about the dogs, and it is the same way, man. When it's not that Chico got his prices locked, you selling a different class of people, uh, people that ain't gonna complain about the money, people that don't care about all them pedigrees and all that other stuff. Half of the people that he's selling the dogs to don't even care about the pedigrees. They just want a good dog, a good looking dog. And they buy it off the strength of that. They're not buying it off the strength of no Bagman and no dang on Mayday and the rest of them dogs. Some brothers is. But majority of the folk that we see that they spending that high dollar on, it's not getting it for them dogs in the pedigree. They getting it because they look like great dogs. And the man making a name for his dogs, and himself. Whether you like it or whether you don't. One thing I'm starting to figure out as well. The more and more you get to doing things the way you need to do it, it's gonna be a whole lot of brothers that's trying to knock you down for doing what you and don't understand it. Don't understand it. What a lot of y'all dog brothers out there doing, I had to sit back and think for a minute. It's like I barked for a lot of y'all brothers over this last year. I barked, boy, when I didn't have nothing to do with it, I got involved in it. When I didn't have nothing to do with it, I got involved with it. But you know how I feel? Like, okay, you got some drama, and I'll tell you, yo, we going to handle something. You going with me. We going together. I'm going with you rather. You know what I'm saying? Now we get to the spot and I handle the business. You dip off and run and you leave me, and I'm the one that end up doing something. And you was too cowardly to even do something for your own situation. That's how I feel sometimes. But at the end of the day, I'm the type of person that don't hold nothing past 24 hours. Don't hold nothing past 24 hours. But when I listen to folk, man, I sit back and I be like, damn, dog. I shout out a lot of folk over the last year, and it wasn't for no kicks and it wasn't for no likes. And I had never asked for nothing. Folk even told me I was trying to be down with their crowd. I mean, but folks feel how they feel, man. It just is what it is. Everybody got to do what they got to do. It's a shark eat shark world. You know what I'm saying? Every man out for themselves out here. That's something we all should know. And that's something, that's just the way the game is. Every man for themselves. Every man for themselves. Rogue Wolf, what's going on? What's going on? Big salute to you. Appreciate you dropping in. Fam. I just was sitting back listening. When I wasn't able to get on live, I was watching videos, man, and watching old videos of different brothers and certain things, man. I'm just saying, man. I did a lot of things, and one thing I know, I can't because brothers do fuck shit, let that turn me to a fuck motherfucker, or let that make me start acting or change the way I move. You know what I'm saying? Because I help a brother. I can't let that stop me from helping other folk because you got a few fuck boys, or a few people who don't know how to respect certain things, And like I said, man, I'm not talking no trash. I'm just voicing my opinion because I clear when it comes to the dog game. I really don't got nothing else as far as like I'm pretty much through, man. When I say through, I mean like I'm to the point where I'm gonna breed my dogs and I'm gonna be happy. What I got, I can care less if you buy them. I can care less if you like them. I can care less about any of that because these brothers in the dog game, this shit ain't fun. It's why I got out the dog game when I got out the dog game. I didn't get out the dog game when I got in trouble. I got out the dog game before that because simple fact, these brothers don't do nothing but talk all damn day long. I'm from the area where we roll. Fuck, F all that talking you doing. Go get your damn dog. You know what I'm saying? Go get your dog. These brothers, I start finding myself around brothers want to talk all damn day long. Talk week after week after week. You talking. You done talk all damn year long. The dog only had one damn show. That's why the hell I got off, because I wasn't in the dog game I came up in. I came up in the real wild, wild west. You got something, you got that animal, get it off your chest. You know what I'm saying? Get it off your chest. That's the era I came up in. And I couldn't understand how these brothers, I can see why you might get in arguments and all kind of stuff. Y'all walk around keeping too much, talking trash about the next man dog for too long of a period of time without getting that shit off. You go the whole year talking trash about a man dog instead of just getting that shit off. Tony said he get blocked just for being over here. One thing about it, man. Tony, you can't stop ignorance, dog. You know what I'm saying? Ignorance is ignorant does. You know, how can a person block you from coming over here when they was over here yesterday? You know, and the only reason they haven't been over here in my chat every other night because I had them blocked. I just unblocked him and several other people over the past few days, over the past week or so. You know, so how can they block you from coming over here when they over here? I don't understand that. That's why I'm telling you, dog. I'm done with that dude and that shit over there and all his fanboys and flunkies and whatever you want to call them. You know, the go along to get along game. I'm done with all that, dog. You ain't got dog credentials. You know, I'm just done with it, fam. I ain't got time to explain it. No time to waste on it. You know, I ain't got no mic energy to waste on it. You know. Melvin Brown, what's going on, big homie? Salute to you, fam. Salute to you. Hope you've been doing all right, big homie. Hope you've been doing all right, dog. Yeah, man. We all know how folk carry themselves. You know what I'm saying? We all know what it is. I ain't gotta keep explaining it video after video, going back and forth with somebody so they can get content, man. I got too many things I gotta be doing. I got goals and expectations, you know what I'm saying? And like I told you before, talking about a pedigree ain't gonna get it. You know, I gotta figure out ideas and certain other things I gotta do. You know, talking about certain things ain't gonna do it because there's too much hate amongst y'all brothers. You know what I'm saying? I gotta venture out and holler at other folk. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be hate no matter where you go at. But y'all brothers, y'all don't understand this pit bull community. It's small. It's too small for y'all to have all the hate that y'all got. You know what I'm saying? At least if I go to a whole nother community, the topics that I could talk about is bigger, you know, broader. You know, haters gonna be there. But I don't gotta be stuck in this little field with a little hating ass community. And everybody just trying to pull everybody down. Everybody just trying to pull everybody down. You know what I'm saying? And then the ones that's pulling you down, they haven't even been dogs before. You know, we went from the era when pro started about a year or two years ago. We went from that era where you had going hard, them still doing their thing. You know, salute to them brothers, scratching like gang dogs, scratching like a real red boy jocko with a quarter of that red boy at the bottom. You know, but yeah, man, it's gone from that era where, like I said before, when we argued with each other, we went back to facts. We went back to them boys in the journals or this person in the journal. I ain't in the journal. I was, you know, a little too young at the time. You know what I'm saying? But I know about everything that's going on. You know, I was deaf. You know what I'm saying? I was deaf. But now, y'all boys get kicks out of a jokester with no dog history that let them folk call him a dog fighter. Ain't no way in hell I took pleas for dog fighting, for dog, anything saying about dog fighting when I know I never did it. But like I said, I don't got nothing to waste on that, man. Salute and more power to that brother. Do what he do. You know what I'm saying? Stay on the positive stuff. I don't see where you can go wrong at. You know, I don't got no animosity towards you or none of them other brothers out there. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, and I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, a lot of y'all gonna end up, you're gonna have to come holler at the Bay, you know, because I'm standing on principles over here. I ain't trying to fit in. When they telling me stop doing my news like this, stop doing my news like that. You know, I'm not y'all, fam. I'm trying to get the message out. A lot of y'all won't know what the message is because you just won't know what the message is. Now I done worked around these puppies. They done tore up all the little boxes I got in there for them. I'm about to go over there and deal with them for a minute. You know what I'm saying? Big salute. Like I said, man, big shout out to all the dog lovers across this world. Big thank you Big thank you to all my brothers in Africa, man. They be rocking with the Bay, man. South Africa particularly. You know, big salute and big shout out to y'all, man. Maybe I can visit over there, holler at y'all boys, come check your kennel out one day, you know. That's what I'm working on now too, man. I gotta get my dogs situated certain ways because I don't have a lot of yard man help like I used to have. Like my yard men, different things happen. Some of them passed away. Different things happen, man. Brothers move away. So I do my dogs by myself. You know, so I'm trying to get a lot of things situated so I can do a lot more moving around. And holler at the folk I need to holler at, man. You know, and give my brothers this content that they want, man. Content that they never seen, content that they didn't know what's gonna happen. You know, like I said, I'm getting my brother Fat Bill up here. You know, I could have been had Fat Bill up here. Fat Bill rocking with me like I'm rocking with him at the end of the day. But like I said, they laugh in your face, act like they down with you, and then you sit there and tell them something. They'll call you a name or they'll call this person a name. Then they'll go laugh at Master Face because of a pedigree. But at the end of the day, I can't knock you for who you like. You can't knock me for who I like. You know, I'm a real believer of that. And I have no problem. I rock with the Garner stuff, man. I like the Dexter stuff. I like the Dexter dogs. I like the Akuma dogs. You know, I had a Akuma dog. I like them dogs. I'm not even talking about the old stuff. I'm talking about the new stuff. I went into a El Negro dog before. One of my homeboys had an El Negro dog, and I had a dog that was coming off of. That dog was off of Nitro. I want to say Nitro, which was a Crazy Eyes Shakur. He was a straight Big John dog, but I can't remember who his mother was. But I put him on the El Negro dog. You know, and it was a schooling out. It wasn't nothing big or nothing. But yeah. Garner got some good dogs, man. And big shout out to Garner himself. You know, big shout out to Garner himself because I don't got nothing to do with whatever situation he been through. I'm just bringing up the situation and the issue that how brothers say certain things and then you move other ways. You know, you say certain things and you tear certain people down, you know, but you move other ways. You move other ways. You know, we gonna keep it 100, keep it all the way 100, all the way across the board. You know, all the way across the board, not just when it's comfortable for you. But hey, man, just got to worry about the Bay. What's going on with your Marcel Shepard in the house? Marcel Shepard in the house. Hold up, man. Let me see something, Marcel. Let me see if I can. Let me see, man. Hold up, man. See if I can throw the horn real quick. Hey, man. Yeah, you ain't lying about that, Marcel. Real dog man can't even go on vacation. I ain't gonna lie, boy. I miss my yard man, man. I used to go somewhere, make sure all the dogs good, and I don't have to worry about certain things. Now, boy, look here. I gotta go. I gotta take a dog here, move this here, take that there. Make sure, man. Listen, forget that. I got a lot of stuff going on right now. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got to be able to work. You know, I got to be able to work. And a dog don't help me get to work. You know, I work off my mouthpiece. I work off my mouthpiece and I work off my brain. You know, only person that could take, or only thing, or only way I can lose that is the good Lord take it from me. Not another person can take my voice and my brain from me. Unless, you try to do something. We're not talking about accidents and all that. We just talk about in general. That's why I like writing books and stuff, because it's something you can't take from me. The only way you can take that from me if I lose my mind. As long as I got my mind, I can write books from jail. I can write books from anywhere. You know, you can't take that from me. You can take the money from me. You can take this from me. You can take, but you can't take what's in my mind from me unless you make me flip out or something like that. Yes, sir. Marcel say he glad he got some grown sons to help. Hey, salute to all the brothers out there that got sons that help in the yard, man, from the young sons to the older sons. You know, because the younger sons gonna make older sons. Big salute to all y'all, man, because I know them boys is a big help, boy. Go fill up the water buckets. Go feed up. You don't feel like going out today. Go feed up today, man. You know what I'm saying? Go feed up, give them water. You ain't got to do nothing. And you know your dog's taken care of. No, go walk the dog today or something, you know. Big salute to them brothers with them sons out there that getting in the dogs with them, man. And they teaching them the right ways, you know. Big salute to my folk Josh out there, man. Big salute to my folk Josh out there holding it down. I got a hollow out there, man. I got a dog in the yard out there now that sound like a damn wolf. You know, sounding like a wolf out there right now. I'm talking to y'all, but I can hear the damn dog. Y'all probably can't hear it. I can hear it through my microphone. I mean, through my earphones. Sound like a wolf outside. I don't play that. You know, I don't play that. I do a lot of things when it comes to the dogs, but I don't have all that hollering on the yard. They start habits, having the whole yard hollering after a while. When they start hollering, everybody start hollering. And one thing about it, the rain, it ain't rain now in half the day. It ain't rain since earlier today. Unless it's raining right now and it don't sound like it's raining outside. You know, it ain't rain since earlier today. It's dry in my yard. You know, compared to, it's not dry, like it's wet, but it's not no standing water in my yard, you know. So they ain't hollering about nothing. It ain't raining out there. You know, go your ass in the house and go to sleep. Like us humans do. Get you some rest out there. Go ahead and get mad in the house. What's going on? What's going on? Go ahead and get mad. Go ahead and get mad then. Well, my neighbor dogs, boy, his whole yard holler at one time. When they start hearing them sirens and stuff, boy, his whole yard start hollering. As soon as I hear one of mine start trying to copy it, because they'll copy it from across the street. They can hear them across the street, they'll start copying. I go out there, shut your ass up. Yeah, man, I've been here long enough tonight, man. I didn't expect really to be here this long. I just wanted to give y'all brothers and sisters a little bit of news and rock with my folk for the night. You know, like I said, I'm just getting warmed back up again. You know, trying to bring some flavor to the table when I come. You know, this time, give brothers some more live interviews, um, some more good content, man. That's all I could do, you know, and try to keep this pit bull community alive. You know, try to keep this pit bull community alive because there's a lot of boring shit floating around out here. You know, a lot of boring shit. But y'all stay safe out there, man. Y'all stay legal out there, legitimate out there, you know. And remember where you heard it first, man. Remember where you heard it first. PBK9s, and I'm out.